Hey guys, it's Wraith. Welcome back to the Legion Beta. We're going to be doing the Scythe of Elune, which is the balanced Druid artifact quest. I had recorded this prior, which you won't see because files got messed up. So I had to make a whole other Druid again and do it all over again. So here we go.
Go with Cenarius. Wraitharisen, I must speak with you at once. We will protect the wilds.
I received word that Tyrande herself has authorized the release of a great artifact, the Scythe of Elune, to aid our cause. Lord Stillbow has agreed to give up the weapon, which he has kept as part of an investigation into the cursed worgen of Duskwood. I believe that you, champion, will be our best hope at wielding its power without succumbing to the animal rage that ebbs within. You must go to Duskwood and take up the scythe against our foes.
This too shall pass.
And now we're going to have lag.
The balance must be restored. Follow me. The Dream Grove has its own gate to the Dreamway. Through it, you can travel to the far corners of Azeroth.
So we're going to follow Moosey Boy over to the portal over here. Even though I technically don't have to follow him. Still think this is one of the most convenient things in the game so far. It's pretty cool that Druids have it only though, so it's kind of like a weird version of Druid portals. Well, I'm glad like it gives a use for these finally again.
Our champion arrives. We have been sent by Tyrande, bearing a weapon that may turn the tide of this war. You must take up the Scythe of Elune, champion. May its power serve you well.
Are you ready for the burden you must bear? You must take the scythe to Mordor. Though it goes against my better judgment, it is Tyrande's wish that the Scythe of Elune be brandished once more against the new Legion threat. It is a small comfort to see it wielded by a keeper of the balance such as yourself. Know that the last time the scythe was wielded, it resulted in great calamity. You must be vigilant to contain, not obtain, the bestial wrath that ebbs within. With those words in your heart, take the scythe and bring its fury against your foes. May the light of Elune protect you. See, since I'm already a worgen, would that, I guess, already protect me?
The scythe belongs to Karazhan. Worm.
No. For anyone who doesn't know, who hasn't read any of the comics or doesn't really follow the lore, Scythe's what brought the worgen into Azeroth, the original worgen. I cannot believe the Dark Riders found us here. Long have they hunted the scythe to sate their lust for the artifacts of Azeroth. We thought we would be protected within the grove, and now Valoran is gone. You must become the hunter, seek Dark Riders, and recover the scythe. We last encountered them near Manor Mistmantle and Duskwood. Start your search there. And bring justice to Valoran. The rider must pay. So I'll be back, guys. And we're back. And let me correct myself, I didn't bring the worgen into Azeroth, that's the old lore. Taught the Night Elves the wolf form.
First the Nightbane are driven mad, and now a Druid comes to investigate Manor Mistmantle. This can only mean the Scythe of Elune has returned to Duskwood, and the Dark Riders will not be far behind. Tell me what you seek, Druid, and I may be of assistance.
Check out if you're not a warlock or a death knight, he's willing to help you, but that makes sense since he's a priest. So I was correct, and the scythe is your quarry. Know that in order to retrieve it, you must do what no denizen of Duskwood has ever attempted. You must hunt the Dark Riders. I have been tracking them for some time since my encounter with them while hunting down the wolf cult. They are a blight upon these lands, and they hold no right to the artifacts they hoard. If we wish to recover this artifact, we will need to find their lair. Fortunately, I may have just the clue we need. In my previous confrontation with your foe, I was able to see a glimpse into their past. Granted blessed vision by the Cloak of Purity, I saw the Dark Riders for who they once were. Come, we must go to Eridan's camp in Deadwind Pass. I can explain its significance along the way. Now we have to escort him.
The light redeems. It seems you've been followed. Dark Riders!
You guys actually gonna spawn? This is a bug. It'll probably happen during live too, because this place will no doubt be swarmed with people. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. He waits a certain amount of time and then automatically goes after them. Or not after them, goes on. So, if no one comes along, just stand there with him. He'll eventually run off. Like you killed them, he'll say that. Can happen at all the stops along the way.
The Dark Riders were not always like this. They were once a group of traveling merchants. Unfortunately, they crossed the Sorcerer and the Deed, who cursed them to an eternity of hunting artifacts for him.
Look out behind you!
Look out behind you!
Can't tell I've been doing this. Fair amount of times between all the bugs that were here before where he wouldn't go into Deadwind. And second time go on this, and I have to do a second go on my Unholy DK one too.
Your skill in combat is impressive. We may yet survive this. Eridan was the first of the Dark Riders, and I believe he leads them now. His camp is still in Deadwind Pass, strangely untouched after all these years. If my convictions are correct, the key to finding the Dark Riders, as well as the artifacts they still covet, can be found there. Riders on our flank! Be ready! Let us press on. We are nearly there. Here, the camp is in this clearing. Let us search it.
Let's stand back here so I don't get attacked by the wraiths that show up, because multiple people, it spawns them for whoever's over here doing the next part.
Let me show you the light. Go with the light.
Fool! You will suffer for your trespass.
If you get in quickly enough,
What do you
after
need?
it's been done once, you don't have to fight the wraiths.
Vengeance.
Now we're going to follow some Morgan tracks. And I totally forgot to read that last part, guys. I'm sorry. The Nightbane. If they're in Deadwind Pass, then they will be seeking the Scythe as well. Let's split up and try and track them down. We'll see where the trail leads. My apologies. I was just trying to get it done before we got swarmed with mobs. Hi, Morgan. Hello, Deadwind Pass Exploration Achievement. And jump! Whee! Am I getting attacked by one? No, okay.
The Worgen led you here as well. This must be where the scythe is kept.
The sewer grate leads to the catacombs underneath Karazhan. I've never paid it much attention, but it seems to be where the Nightbane are being drawn to. To think the Dark Riders may have been under our noses this entire time. Come, let us see where this leads.
Go in ahead, Druid. I will join you inside. Take care. There is a dark energy emanating from the spirits of this place. We had best not get
Boop.
How can the light serve?
You know, this is actually how Disney hides their videos and movies in the Disney Vault as well, probably.
The stairs seem to go forever.
Except a little bit less threatening and more Disney-ish. Like little Mickey Mouse skeletons, you know. Oh, I got one of them with a jump bug. Last video I did, I had two of them. They just kept jumping over and over and over again. At the bottom yet? Yep. Oh, I didn't realize he could use axe. Can't get out of that though. Jeez, come on. You guys are beating my butt up a lot more than they did last time.
The way is blocked.
Intruders! You will go no further.
Hold! Those spirits he's controlling look like they'll rip us apart. We have to figure out a way to get past without being torn asunder.
Sunshine. Lollipops and rainbows.
Conservator! Do your duty!
Keep your guard up. I fear Eredin is not done with us yet. Over here! Is this the relic you seek?
No, I want one of these ones. I want the star chest. Or whatever the hell that is.
So this is what you're after. The artifacts of Karasan belong here. And I will not allow them to be taken away!
You have no right to these artifacts, fiend. They must be reclaimed in the name of the light.
Your light does not reach here, priest. If you want the Scythe, Druid, come and claim it!
Quickly, after him! I will only slow you down!
I like is he asked if that's what I was after, yet he saw that that's what he took, you know, when he ran off initially. Oh, you guys actually aggroed me this time. Could be bad. And we're back. And last time I was just able to run right past these guys while they were spawning. And they just ignored me. I was just a second too shy, or probably a couple seconds, I should have done a little earlier from hitting my bark skin. Almost there. Alright, Eredin, let's go.
You are a persistent one. Face the fury of the beast. well. If you so thirst for the power of the Scythe, then I will show it to you myself. What trickery is this?
They're called tree roots. Or he turns back just as I happen to be casting that.
I will ride again.
Ta-da!
It is done. The Dark Riders are defeated. Now I can reclaim these stolen artifacts and return them to their rightful owners.
Do you have like a
proven
list?
An unexpected ally. The weapon is yours. Let us hope it can turn the tide in this war. The Dark Riders lost this battle, but I fear they will soon regroup. We had best be gone before they do.
Today was a great blow against the Dark Riders and a victory for the people of Duskwood. They are in your debt, as am I. Your assistance against the Dark Riders has proven a great service to the light. Though our beliefs may separate us, I know that we share one goal. You have allowed me to fill my purpose in returning these artifacts to their rightful owners, and for this I am thankful. As for the Scythe of Elune, I can think of no safer place than in your care. May it serve you well against the Legion.
I am the Light's vengeance.
Oh yeah, it's like, how do you know where all this stuff goes? We gotta return them. So let's go turn this in. Up and over.
Do you need my aid?
Scythe of Elune. I never thought I would see that weapon used without turning its wielder into a savage beast. But you brought balance to its primal nature. Elune has certainly guided your hand. You've accomplished what no Druid has done before.
May your trail...
And I'll be back with skins. Okay, guys. So first point is Sky Wrath, which increases damage dealt by Lunar Strike and Solar Strike by 6%. You have Echoing Stars. Each time Starfall deals damage, it also damages another nearby enemy for 572 astral damage. Power of Goldrin. Star Surge has a chance to summon the Spirit of Goldrin, which immediately deals 27,256 arcane damage to the target. And Moon and Stars. During Celestial Alignment, each harmful spell you cast grants 3% haste. And then for colors, we have the base color, we have green, we have purple, and we have yellow. And Envoy of Goldrin, which is like a fancier version. We have green, purple, and yellow. Then we have Lunar Call, which is more Night Elven. Once it spins its way around. We have silver, green, purple, and blue. And then Nightmare's Affliction, which is red, yellow, blue, and brown. Come on, spin. Brown. So that was the Scythe of Elune. Again, my apologies for having some muck-ups along the way for getting the video up and having to make another one. I'll have the Survival Hunter video up. That one didn't get mucked up on me, but I wanted to get this one out first. So I'll see you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. And take care.